I am going to be teaching a lesson on how to use Google Classroom. I'm going to do a step-by-step on how to set up and create a class by adding students. And I'm also going to be walking you through how to create your first assignment and with that assignment creating your first quiz. By going up here to our address bar and typing in classroom.google.com. And you can see that I'm already signed into my actual school district account, and I have my second grade 18 to 19 school year here. Now I only have one class because I'm second grade. Now if you were to teach high school, this is where you can come in and you can create multiple classes. Of course, if you only teach history and you have 5 classes, you don't want them all in one class. So we're going to set up a new classroom. So you come to that plus button and you click create class. Now we're just going to do a demo class just to see how everything works. This is where you can type in a section number, your subject of course, and then a room number. All of these are optional. So I'm going to click create. Okay, so once it created, you can see it already went to my main stream page. So this is our stream page here. And you can see up here, you have a class code that's given to you. And you can easily, click on this and display it for your entire class to see. And they can log in with their email. And they can type in that code to get to your class. And this is where your upcoming assignments are. And they will be posted once you actually post them. This is where you can share something with your class. So we're going to start by adding students, and this is where you click on people, and you come here, students. Now you don't have to manually add them, but in case you want to, like for me, I would want to because I'm second grade. So I would click here to invite students, and my district already has it set up. So I would go in and start by typing a student name, and you can see here that there are some students that I can add. So now you want to come to your classwork, and this is where you're going to create an assignment, a quiz, questions, materials. You can reuse a post, a topic. So we're just going to start by creating an assignment. And I'm going to have a reading passage for my kids to do. I already have this set up in my other class, so I'm just going to show you how this works. Now, if they're going to be reading a passage, I don't want this to be graded. So I'm going to just go ahead and set a due date, the 22nd. These buttons down here, this is where you can attach from your computer. This is your Google Drive, this is YouTube, and this is a link from any website. So if you have a reading passage or something on a website that you want them to go to, you would just click on this and you would add that link. So my reading passage is already in my Google Drive. So I'm going to go here, and here's my reading passage here. I'm going to click Add. And you can come here. Students can view file. You can also have them edit the file. I don't want them to edit my reading passage. And I can also make a copy for each student. I don't want them to do that because they're all going to be reading the same and then taking a quiz afterwards. Here's where I'm going to type in my instructions. So please read the following passage and take the assigned quiz after. Okay. And then I would come to assign, but you can also schedule it for another day. I really like that feature. So I'm going to go ahead and assign this. So you see here now I have my reading passage and it's posted. I can click on these 3 little dots here and I can edit it. I can delete it, or I can copy the link. So then now, because I have the reading passage, I want them to take a quiz. The best thing about Google Classroom that I have found is that if you want to have them take a quiz, there is an automatic blank quiz that pops up, and you would click on that and it's going to show you, and you would edit this reading quiz. Okay, and up here, you don't want it to say blank quiz, so you would want to edit this as well. Okay, you could type in your questions. If I have a question here, and now I have a choice. I can make it multiple choice, check boxes, drop down menus. I mean, linear scale, anything you can think of for a quiz, it's all here. So I'm going to go back, and you can see that I already have multiple things. This is the one I'm going to use, my BME quiz, which is beginning, middle, end. So I'm going to come back to here, to my classroom, and I'm going to exit that because I don't want that. Type in reading quiz. And yes, I want this to be graded, so I'm going to leave that at 100 points. I'm going to change my due date again to the 22nd. And because I already have this quiz created, I'm going to go to my Google Drive, and I'm going to click on my BME quiz. I'm going to add that. And I love this because once they take the quiz, the grades will automatically be imported, and you will see what their grade is on this. So again, I'm going to assign this. So now you can go back to your stream, which is your main page, and you can see here my upcoming, my due Friday, my reading quiz, and my reading passage. And they can come here. So when they come, they're going to see that this is due, and they would automatically start doing their work and take their quiz.